Namaskar, I am Prakash, Astrologer, presenting you Sagittarius general overview for the year 2022. For the coming year for 2022. Let's start with the overall general view. Start of the year, this Sagittarius chart has been defected by Kal Sarp Yoga. This Kal Sarp Yoga going to create impact for next 3 months, next 4 months maximum. This Kal Sarp Yoga effect you will feel till the either 15th of March 2022 or till 24th of April 2022. So Kal Sarp's impacts for Sagittarius for this coming year is for next 3 to 4 months. You have to look after your financial backing. You must be aware of any kind of bad debts. You have to make sure that health-wise you should be intact. Make sure if you have any health issue linked with your left eye or eyesight, any issue with blood, urine, bladders, you have to be very, very careful. If you experience any kind of a severe pain in your legs or in your feet, especially ankles, especially your lower part of your feet, and you have to be extremely cautious and careful. Any issue with blood and urine, you have to be extremely careful. Don't get carried away with your emotions and lend somebody any money. Nope. You'll never see that money again. Do not invest your money in any kind of a risky investment. You'll make a huge financial losses. This is not the time to invest money. You got to be very careful. And beware of cheating, deception, fraud during this phase of time. And you have to invest common sense, wisdom in every action you do and perceive. And you have to be very careful. So next 3 to 4 months are like that, Sagittarius. But the coming year 2022, if you are working in sales, as a salesperson, if you're working in, may I say that, as a commission agent, if you're working as a middleman, if you're working in a banking sector, financial sector, if your profession involves legality, if you are professionally working as a consultant, if you're working in a court in any capacity, solicitor, advocate, barrister or judge, if you're working for a diplomatic service, foreign service, government service, civil service, financial service, sales commission agent, middle person, or if you're working as an architect, then your achievements will be most dignified this year, coming year 2022. Sagittarius, in this coming year 2022, you'll achieve decision makers' favors, decision makers' support, decision makers' guidance, decision makers' backing. You will attain state honor. You will achieve dignified status, prestige and honor. You might and will invest money in development of a big business venture, big project. This year, Sagittarius, this year will help you to multiply your wealth. You will get your work done, may I say, properly. You spend money where the mouth is. The work of finance is appropriate for your point of view of business. This coming year, Sagittarius, most of your favorable business are if your business involved dealing with coal, food, wood, iron, metals or minerals, stone, limestone, sand, building merchant, construction, you will be very successful in your business. If your business involves you selling any form of steel, it will be dignified. If you're traveling toward west, for the business season, you'll get the very big order. And if you're changing the country traveling toward the west, you'll be achieving, will be dignified. Sagittarius, in this coming year 2022, you'll achieve fame and you'll be independent and attain highest position. You'll be highly ambitious, and this year you'll make a very powerful presentation. Sagittarius, in this coming year 2022, your marriage window has been open. It's already open since last year November, and you have very strong feelings and tend to act on all those feelings, but you want your total freedom in love. Sagittarius, in this coming year, you are molded by feelings and have a strong likes and dislikes. You will invest money, and you will, may I say, you got to look after your habits. Refrain from spending money on self-indulgence or bad habits. Sagittarius, in this coming year, there is a lot of third party interference in your romantic relationship, in your family relationship. But you are not a very good listener to your romantic partner this year. Sometime with your own will, you will alienate your partner. Romantic relationship will be testy. You could face discord, disharmony, and break in your love relationship. You can have many romantic inclinations. You must refrain from third-party interference in your romantic life. Whether you are married or not makes no difference, but third-party influence in your marriage life or romantic life will be there, which can distort your relationship. Sagittarius, in this coming year, 2022, you are prone to have a lot of health issues. You may have a lot of health difficulties that stand in your way of happiness. Physical focal point for you to include health issues regarding linked with solar plexus, lower abdomen, heart, back. Your sleep can be disturbed. Sagittarius, in this coming year, your education may be difficult to attain or complete, either your own limitations or lack of focus, lack of concentration. You will not be able to complete the education if your focus is not there, if your concentration is not there, the education will not be completed this year. Let's talk about Saturn's effect for Sagittarius. Saturn's effect is very important because Saturn represents karma. Saturn represents reward of your hard work. Saturn represents your job, business, profession, career. Saturn represents status, prestige, honor. Saturn represents income resources, property, wealth, assets. Saturn represents the whole service sector. Saturn represents if you are a professionally self-employed. Saturn represents your career. If you are a businessman, your merchant. So Saturn position for Sagittarius, Saturn is transiting in second house, is already starting from, may I say that, already transiting in second house from 24th of Jan 2020 till 29th of April 2022. Saturn Saraswati is already there. This is a final phase of Saraswati. But sometime during this particular phase of time, you go through difficulties, objectives may be very hard to achieve, sometimes doesn't produce the expected desired result. Proceed cautiously at work. This may not be favorable finance time. Financially, this is not a good time. Limit your expenses as much as possible. Income may come from several resources. You will find it hard to hang on to it. Avoid dispute relating to property owned by your parents or family. And this may cause unhappiness, or sometime you can be all over the place. During this phase of time, you may get involved in unnecessary arguments, conflicts, create a lot of new enemies, sometime within your own family. Saturn transit in third house, starting from 29th of April 2022, and carrying on till 12th of July 2022. Saturn transit in third house, you will be very courageous, very creative, very dynamic. There will be a rise in accomplishment regarding your property, car, comforts of the life. But there will be unexpected expenditure, financial attentions, due to which your hard work and efforts will bring results, reward, success. More creativity will lead to more achievement. Saturn transit in third house, your luck will rise through business, traveling, visiting far off places. With your own ability, knowledge, skill set, you will be able to create a name, fame for yourself. You will get the support, encouragement you need. You receive some important news. A lot of your stale project will be back on track. The more you become dynamic in your actions, more you will refine your vision, more imagination you invest, more you will be recognized and appreciated. Going to talk about Jupiter's transit effect. Jupiter represents professional knowledge, professional ability, professional skill set, your marriage, your relationship. Jupiter represents birth of a child. Jupiter transit in third house, so Sagittarius. Jupiter also Lord of your Sagittarius is already transit in third house. It's already started since 20th of November 2021 till 13th of April 2022. The effect of this transit is raise your contact through your communication within your immediate surroundings. You will not have to go very far to find something unique. This particular time, you expand your perception of the world and raise your level of consciousness. This may manifest itself in several ways. First of all, it's quite likely that through your everyday life, you will receive an opportunity for advanced training in the field of study. Could be useful, helpful. Your concern with communication will be rising. You may do a lot of writing, reading, and you'll do communicating with the world around you. During this time period, this communication will put you in a very finest network. And your relationship with people around you, with your family, with the people, professional people will be improved. And it's quite possible that you receive some kind of benefit from all those contacts. And you'll start a new dimension of yourself. Jupiter transit in 4th house is already starting from 13th of April 2022 till carry on till April 2023 till 22nd of April 2023. So you have near about 365 plus 10 days more, means 375 days. Jupiter transit in 4th house. Transit of Jupiter in 4th house. This brings some. I say that Jupiter transit in 4th house is going to develop your safe haven. It will, if you are already involved in family inheritance issues, you will be able to participate in that one. You have to accept it as a challenge. You can resolve it. This time period, you may express this transit by purchasing a real estate or buying a new property, a new home. This can be a very good time to invest in real estate, even if you are not planning to live there. This transit supports your domestic life. During this particular period, one of the domestic problems should be cleared up, because usually something new to lighten up yourself. You straighten up a lot of things within the family members. Jupiter coming back after 12 years. So Jupiter is going to give you the safe haven. It will keep you very close to the family. If you have any illusion, confusion, any family interactions, if your family misunderstanding, this will clear out all the clutter and make the whole thing very straight between you and the family members, and make you very confident, very knowledgeable, very wise, and give you peace of mind and happiness. Rahu Ketu's impact or transit effect for Sagittarius. Rahu Ketu represent previous life's karma's effect in this life. If you committed a very positive karmas, the effect you will experience in this life, reward will be reward, success, name, fame, power, authority. If you committed a very negative karma in the previous life, the effect in this life you experience flop, failure, grief, agony, setbacks, obstacles, delays, very uncomfortable life, living conflict, body pain, tension, depression, instability, confusion, illusion, lack of understanding, paranoia, and bankruptcy. Rahu's position transiting in 5th house, starting from 17th of March 2022, will carry on till 29th November 2023. When the Rahu transit in 5th house, financially this may not be regarded as a good time for you. You have to hold tight to your finances. It is likely that to be spent on unnecessary purchases. Mentally, you may suffer from a lot of raised agony and confusion. Your decision-making skill may go haywire, making you get carried away to make the wrong decision. Some of you will also experience some unusual ups and downs where you may get even unexpected financial gain. Pregnant woman may exercise a lot of caution. Rahu will create impact on your education and even your birth of child. Be careful. Rahu will create impact on your father's existence. You have to be extra careful. Ketu's effect in 11th house starting from 17th of March 2022 carry on until 29th November 2023. This generally signify attainment of wealth, acquisition of land, property. This is also a good time to accomplish your ambition. You also likely to start a new project, new venture that would require a big investment, promising you the same or more profit in return. There could be also sudden gain of money for the most of you. At home, your family life or your marriageable age may find their perfect match and decide on marriage. Take care of your health and well-being. You may suffer from a lot of health issues. Your enmity with your own people may arise, and you may also incur loss in business if you're not very careful. Then you've got to look after your digestive system, your lower abdomen. You have to be very careful. But Ketu at the same time will create a major impact and give you multiple income resources opportunity, but all depend on your decisions, your choices, your actions, your conduct and your dealings. This is a general preview. If you want an in-depth horoscope report for the coming this year 2022 for Sagittarius, you have to visit my website prakashastrologer.com. In depth, the full yearly horoscope report involves detailed prediction about with task precaution chanting of Jupiter for the whole year, in-depth report about the transit effect of the Saturn transit for whole year 2022 of Saturn with task precaution chanting, Rahu Ketu's detailed effect for Sagittarius for the whole year with task precaution chanting, accomplishment you will achieve in year 2022, complications you might face in 2022, prediction about your health, prediction about your romance, love life, marriage, relationship, prediction about your job, profession, career, financial backing, prediction about your, may I say that if you're a professional student, your educational career, may I say lucky points for the coming year 2022, all the tasks you need to upgrade yourself, to uplift yourself and rescue yourself from any kind of ugly situation, rescue yourself from any kind of trap or any kind of a downfall, and build up your astrological equation for the best of health and prosperity. All the tasks, all the upayas are given in that particular report. All the precautions, what you shouldn't do to save yourself from any crisis and trauma. And the fundamental, most important is chanting. Well, there are two types of chanting. One is for protection as a bodyguard. Second chanting is for boost. So these are the detailed report about yearly horoscope for Sagittarius. You can get the detailed in-depth report from the website prakashastrologer.com. Acquire the full yearly horoscope report, implement the report, achieve your best.